off.
Pre-check complete. We're good.
Retro's firing. Orbit stabilized.
Sure. Let's go to the volley system. Wow.
Grav drive spinning down.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband.
Freestar, really?
You can be on
Okay.
your way.
There is no contraband.
And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
Let's go to Neon then. Walter, that's you.
Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Chasm bass.
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
Okay.
Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora. We need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Okay. Let's go do that. Oh, last time I only went there. Right. It's all built on the water. Weird. Really weird. What is happening?
Simply pick up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
He's gonna run. He's for sure gonna run.
So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, so honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job.
Okay, there's
now,
corruption.
Shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Devin and Astis is running into some trouble. Word to the wise? You don't want a piece of that.
Okay.
I was finally turning things around again.
Okay. Big place. Mining League, Trade Authority.
Bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Sure. Later, maybe.
So go out, have your fun, live your best life. We'll be here when
Scram. I'm on duty.
Oh, I need to come back here another time. Bayou. Oh, I don't like this. This is for sure a dictatorship.
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Eklund? Something Eklund?
Walter,
Issa.
Issa Eklund, yes.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
Well, that's reactor, I think.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner, and you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
That's cute, actually.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
Oh, so he's the dreamer. Okay.
Who was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks, his final address before he disappeared.
Seconded.
I am not going to be forced into embarrassment in my own office. The answer is no.
Sure.
Talk to him about it later. Once he cools down, he'll be all ears.
Okay.
I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Jesus.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? Oh, just some light sparring, dear. Walter's actually very attentive when it's just the two of us.
When you mix business and family, you learn to compartmentalize.
Mm-hmm.
A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Okay. Okay. Let's go investigate this place.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax.
This is so cute.
Taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see.
That's so cute! Man, this is a big place. Oop.
Be careful if you run into those.
Enhance, yeah. The Emporium. I really do need to explore this place. Spaceport Terminal, yeah. Z-Carts Outfitters. Mining League. Trade Authority, yeah. Abside. Neon. Tactical. Region. Can't read that. Noodles goods.
If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa.
Okay, I can't work with that. Hi.
If you'd like to buy something, I'd be happy to help.
What are you selling,
Welcome to
actually?
Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Sure.
We're a general goods store, so we carry all sorts of materials you can use to outfit yourself for galactic exploration.
Cool.
Oh
Hey,
my, do I?
She does sound
That's
look
awful.
tired.
I should be taking better care of my customers. You'll have to excuse
No, you
me.
should be
With all the
taking
ruckus my husband's been
better
making at
care
the
of
Merchant Alliance
yourself.
meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's
Okay.
angry at for paying off Neon security. For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain businesses with some type of safety assurance fee.
Okay, protection
scheme.
money then.
We've been spared that indignity so far, but it's absolutely disgraceful this kind of thing is happening. He runs Sieghart's Outfitters. It's right outside the spaceport terminal. I suppose you could say he's our only real competition. If you ask me, he isn't such a terrible person. Please don't tell James I said that. It's a little group James formed, with some of the other vendors on Neon. I'd call it more of a support group, because all they do is sit around and complain about how hard it is to run a business here. I'm not taking anyone's side. I just want all this infighting among Neon store owners to end.
Store owners.
I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive.
Okay.
Just, please
Sounds
don't tell
weird.
James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him.
Sure.
It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. He can't afford to fight back like my husband expects.
Okay.
I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument.
This is really
Frankly,
interesting, actually.
he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all. Oh no. I'd hate for you to get sucked into the whole silly affair. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do?
I would actually.
Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. But it's such a funny story. I can't resist. James and I used to work on the Chasm Bass line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extraction, just dealt with the leftovers. I was a supervisor on the line, and when the alarm went up that it had been stopped, I investigated. I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts and blind as a bat. The gut got in his eyes, you see. I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, he turned bright red. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra Brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Better times. Better times.
What do you mean better times?
Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong. Please, we have a lot to offer. Stop by again soon.
Sure.
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
Oh.
They're just kids having fun, James.
Don't kid yourself, Rosa. Aurora isn't fun. It's a poison, and it needs to be taken off the streets.
James, please. It's not just the Aurora. It's Administrator Bayou. As long as he's in charge, this city will just get worse and
That
worse.
is true, yeah. I see that. Hey.
Fully stocked and ready to sell.
Cool.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
This guy looks like Willem Dafoe.
I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window.
Okay, whatever.
That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys.
He's a union
Worst
buster.
of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
Okay.
A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small Merchants Alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs.
Okay.
By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money, I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules.
Do you need me to talk to Sigurd about it?
Sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
I don't think that's why I'm here.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Siegert. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered.
Okay. Nice.
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since.
Okay.
The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation.
Okay.
It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me.
Okay.
Let me know if we can make a deal. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
No, you did.
Information isn't usually free.
Okay.
New intel, new transaction. Take it or leave it.
Okay.
Easy, friend. Not looking for trouble.
Seems like you are.
I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Okay.
Noise.
I don't know much. But I did have one of
I
my
don't-
freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Okay, Sleep Crate 1.
Oh yeah. Who's next?
Let's go security. Okay. What? Sleep Crate 1. Sorry. Is this I think this is the one. It doesn't look like it's a crime. No, that doesn't work. Okay. And here we go. Close the thing. Close it. Due to changing priorities within the organization, your role with Slayton Aerospace has been made redundant. Please clean out any personal items and inform anyone who needs to know about your imminent departure by the end of the day. We thank you for over a decade of service and trust that our long-standing relationship will keep this transaction free of any unpleasant business events. Please be advised your current pay cycle will once again leave you with a near zero balance in your account. That is bad. To Musgrove, you might not be aware, but there's a certain item your employer has that others have taken interest in. Now, I know you're gainfully employed, but what's the harm in a little chat besides some information about your career that, well, I would want to know if I were you, okay? So, I'm not joking, friend. Expect that termination notice to arrive soon. You need to think about your future and the precious few days you have left before they deactivate. Okay. Per our discussion, we need to move that item as quickly as possible. As soon as you're being watched, it's only a matter of time until they come for you. Okay.
They have the best. Yeah, we should hope. What I don't sell ends up in trouble. Yeah, Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way.
Astral Lounge.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
Oh, there's a mission board here. No missions. I don't think I have a bounty. Trackers. Okay. Good. Oh, the music is actually kind of cool.
This place is insane! Now, you're new here, aren't you?
What?
Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered.
What?
If you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
What?
waiting for? Let's set you up.
I don't
Here,
actually want to
take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive,
I'm
but
not gonna get it.
let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of.
Oh, I didn't.
Real humanitarian.
That's weird.
Pretty amazing, isn't it?
It is actually.
That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding,
Cool.
trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but I'm betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it.
Oh.
Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away.
Ooh, I almost have that.
Of
that much
course,
money.
the Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor. How unfortunate, but I will be here should you change your mind.
Sure thing.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city.
Okay, so it's crooked.
Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators.
Okay.
I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art.
Okay.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate. Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund?
That is correct, yes.
Perhaps something could be arranged. Glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Yeah, I do.
You think I'm a pushover?
Fuck!
I'm afraid we can't budge on the price. The VIP package isn't for everyone.
Okay.
Excellent. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
Sure.
Come back soon.
Hell yeah!
What? Okay.
Just one quiet day. That too much to ask for?
I can't take any of it. Okay. While I have you here. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, it works then. Pow, 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 pow! Scheduling. Has been booked for. Oh, Boone Morgan. Yeah. Adding new users to go. Improved hand signal will allow use to lock a total of 1 times. Okay. The elevator.
day.
Let's go talk to Walter. Hey, Walter.
How are the preparations coming? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Okay. Lobby. How the fuck is are these right next to each other? Okay, I'm a little worried, so just gonna quick save before. Walter?
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them, larger than normal, big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Okay.
Are they? It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
Sure.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
So I'm gonna do.
What's up? The music is amazing!
It is actually pretty good.
Say, kid, how'd you like to hitch your wagon to a celebrity star?
What are you talking about?
That's right. The Mickey Caviar is in the market for a job, and you look like someone who could use a great ship's cook. What do you say?
Sure, man. Yeah.
Bummer. Who knew cooking was such an unmarketable skill? Maybe I could help out somewhere else. I got plenty of other skills, and I'm not afraid to use them.
How high are you?
Well, I'm hard to kill, I'll tell you that much. I'm all right in the wilderness, too. Due to some unfortunate circumstances, I've had to get good at roughing it.
Sure.
I throw an all right punch, too. You gotta know how to do that to make it long in journalism.
Journalism?
Because I just quit my old one. That's
okay,
right.
okay.
I'm done writing for the New Atlantean. My last location shoot was a total train wreck. I'll be damned if I ever set foot in my editor's office again.
Office.
Look at you, making my day. There's just one more thing I'd like to discuss, my salary. The New Atlantean paid their top talent well. I'm used to a certain lifestyle.
Okay.
I'm not usually one to bargain.
Okay.
Let's
You don't have a
not
job,
close
buddy.
the door on this just yet. I try to be. But you seem like a good kid. And I'm getting sick of the food here. I'll work for your lower rate.
Cool.
Then it sounds like we have a deal, boss. Ha! You'll love having me around.
Well, I'll put you on the front. I don't understand that. I guess oh, I see.
I'm gonna take a lap. Gotta sober up a little before I get to work. So long, boss.
Okay.
Okay. Hello. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Walter.
I just saw Arcella walk by. Good job.
Yeah.
That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules.
Sure.
He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
Sure.
That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but grabbing the artifact and running is an option.
Okay.
Just do me a favor and treat it as a last resort. I have a reputation.
Sure. I'd prefer if you didn't come, but okay.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Okay. I don't know what that's about. Oh boy. Okay.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Right. But I want to close it though. Just trying to close the door anyway. Fuck.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
Okay.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Not my problem.
It is your problem,
if you
though.
leave empty-handed. We came here in good faith. Now honor our previous agreement.
You either figure out a way to give me what I want, or I walk out of here right now.
Okay.
I leave now, I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be? Take or walk?
Fine. This thing is all yours.
No, okay.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
We shall.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
Okay.
It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you? I'm here for the rock. I'm not your messenger service.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope so. Whoa, hey now. Huh. All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
Sure.
Sending on men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Okay, cool. We will.
Hey! You wanna
He's here.
dance?
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads.
Great.
He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded by the spaceport.
We'll see about that.
There goes our way out. The same way everything works on Neon. Money.
But then they could have
It's
just
terrible
gotten the
keeping
thing from the other guy.
The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters. Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according to plan.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Yep. I mean, if he has a bounty on me, can't I just pay the bounty? I guess I can't. Oh, it's on the same.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
Calm down, buddy. Yep. Hi.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Yeah.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
I'm sure he is.
Arguments with Mr. Slayton tend to go long. I'm not sure we can fit you in. That doesn't sound like something Slayton Aerospace would have the legal authority to do, does it?
Okay.
I'm getting tired of telling you that isn't going to happen. I'm afraid we just can't book any more appointments today. Goodbye.
They can see me. Question is, are they going to attack me?
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
Okay.
Leave before I make you.
I'm leaving.
You have a question? You can chat with the receptionist all you want.
Sure.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Sure.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? For the moment. Slayton will be scrambling his own security teams once he gets wind that we're no longer at his mercy. Our time is limited.
Okay.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Sure.
In 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful.
Okay.
Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Is there anything... Oh, that would be stealing. Don't want to do that, I guess.
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
Sure. I'm not gonna open those. Nothing worth getting here.
There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
Should have done that. It'll fine. Where do I go now?
The room below you is clear. Drop down.
Oh, is it clear? Cool.
Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route.
Sorry?
Opening the door on the right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going all the way to the end.
Walter. Hurry up. Walter! Walter, you need to move. Okay. Where do I cross now?
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters.
Uh-huh. We're doing it. What do you mean detected? Detected by whom?
Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now. Let me just get that for you.
Yeah.
You know the routine. It's a short one, I promise.
Huh? What? Came up here?
Almost there. Door on the right.
On the right? This one? Is this a kitchen or something?
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Great.
Well, I guess after you.
That works. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Oh, there's people around here. That's gonna be an issue.
What was that?
How the fuck do we even do this? Gonna go this way? Maybe I can. All the way around. Oh, that goes down. That's not what we want. Stairs there. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I think I figured it out. Figured something out. Okay, I mean, I'm going up, which is what I want. I'm doing so undetected, which is also what I want. Seems like a win-win to me. And then just play it safe. That is the only person here, right? Oh. That's bad, that's bad. Walter? Be quiet, Walter. I need you to be quiet. It really was nothing. Okay, I'm in. Just save.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
Okay. Dude, I hate this boost pack. Can't do anything. Takes so long to fill up. Come on. Oh, I need a full charge. Oh, that sucks. Come on. Okay. Is it good? That is a bit big. I'm not gonna take it. Or maybe I am. I don't know. Fuck it. Who cares? Who cares, really? Wait, was this not the way? I thought it was. Was it not? Oh. Right.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
Okay.
Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline, there's a part of you that belongs here.
Sure, buddy.
It happens to all of us.
I don't think it does.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count
I know
a
exactly
few more
who this
guns
voice actor
on
is.
my side. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival.
Okay.
I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
What do you mean?
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine
You're gonna
conclusion
execute
to
him.
your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us.
I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna let a person die just... He's already dying.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
Are they gonna frame me for murder?
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it.
Yep.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
I don't care.
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative.
You didn't do
after all,
anything wrong.
even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Thank you.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
I don't think he is.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Why am I being allowed to just take this? I'm not gonna complain because that Urban Eagle looks good.
This was a good meeting.
I think he's gonna kill him.
Very productive.
I think he's gonna kill him.
Get going.
Shut the fuck up.
Catherine Lucian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Okay, another thing to look into.
You're out there a lot, right? Space?
Our certified technicians will quickly with us.
Back to the ship. Where are we going now? Let's go to the ship. That's it. Where are we going? Back to
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think?
Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Thank you.
Pester?
I guess.
You think I'm
Some
a
people
pest?
call Issa
Oh,
a jewel,
never.
but she's more than that to me.
Poor choice of words.
I can't really describe
You
it.
being nice to the crew,
There's
too?
me
Of course.
and her.
So this book
And
collection
us.
fund I heard about?
Jesus!
You
Wouldn't
always
trade
Fix
us
this!
for all the credits in Neon. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
It's fine. Physical border added
Time to
refining.
get the stars.
Jesus! We need to fix this as well.
And just like that, we're in space.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from
What
this
is this?
path.
Who are these people?
That's not any type of ship
Exactly.
I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Oh, this is cool.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow.
Okay.
Abandon your thirst for knowledge or drown in it.
Okay.
We are growing impatient. Cease your attempts to stall for time.
Okay.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact.
Okay.
The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
Sure.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is
Yeah, they
far
have
above
some
the normal
some
rate.
sort of special
If we
engine.
spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Yeah, full evasive maneuvers.
Hold on.
Yeah. Nope. No. Nope. Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri. Just make this easier. Yeah, jump. I think they're gonna follow us though. This is gonna be a problem though.
United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.
It's an overdrive. Need to regroup. The loft.
Scan complete.
Tell Noel to analyze the data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
Cool. I'll just drop this off here. Is it gonna fit anywhere? Sorry, is it 3 artifacts? Okay. It's lining up with the others? Is it? What's happening? Oh yeah, it fit there. Okay. Oh yeah, they're coming together. That's cool.
How is Neon? Are you okay? Wait, what happened? Who was after you?
Take a look at the ship's sensor data. I think everybody needs to see this.
All right, I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table.
Sure.
Is that a prototype?
I don't know.
No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
Possibly.
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Star War. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings.
Sure.
The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
Can I...
So,
can I fire
we have
you?
a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Just because we can't ID it, doesn't mean it's not one of ours. It's got shields, engines, all the usual settled systems tech.
I don't mean to judge your grasp of material engineering, but I've never seen a starship built out of whatever that is. Although I bet if you put that ship hull and an artifact under the same lens, you'd get a match.
Maybe.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can.
Sure.
Including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course. Collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. That ship could be anywhere in deep space. Even if we got lucky, a single grav jump and we'd lose them.
Yeah.
All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
Please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
I've already added the artifact to the collection.
I'd like to talk to you about something, when you have the chance.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts.
You're handling
That
this
doesn't
whole
sound crazy,
captain
does
thing
it?
really well, you know.
A lot of people talking to me.
Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to call her own.
Okay.
Everyone needs space to let their thoughts run solo.
You weren't here, though.
You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor.
Okay.
Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious group trying to kill you.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Sure. What did you want, Walter?
Not my first time in a hostile negotiation, as you well know. Admittedly, I usually know more about who I'm facing off against. I'm very interested in what Noel can learn from the scans.
Yeah.
The technology on that ship was impressive, to say the least. If there's a chance, we could learn enough to duplicate some of it.
Yeah.
That's certainly true. And it also wouldn't hurt to give Stroud Eklund an advantage in the marketplace.
That's not why we're doing this.
Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again. Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say. To go out into the unknown, to brave the possibility of never coming back, to ignite the spark of hope that humanity will find answers out there in the stars, that is all I have ever wanted. If this last expedition is my time, then I say, I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate to leave, surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate. My soul has a home it can always come back to. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared.
Okay.
And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since. I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
Okay.
I'm beginning to wonder if there's anything you can't handle. I'd like to test that theory. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground.
Okay.
I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction.
That seems interesting.
Interested? As you know, I'm a busy man, running a company, helping to manage Constellation's financial needs. It doesn't leave me with much time to get into the weeds with every little business venture that comes my way. Besides, think of this as a rare opportunity to help shape the future of a major consumer
I really
brand.
care about that.
Of course, now that I know you're interested. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet.
Okay.
Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done. R&D needs to happen first whenever work starts on a new project. It's a natural stalling point since we need to make so many big decisions.
Okay.
In this case, we're talking about looking at our existing fleet of ships and using data we've gathered to see what consumers want. But of course, each member of the R&D team can interpret that data to suit their own confirmation bias.
Okay, sure.
I'm guessing that's what we're seeing here. To be honest, I prefer it. I have professional designers, and obviously they can't do the job. They're floundering. And as I've seen firsthand, you dabble in all spectrums. Blue-collar work, exploration, fighting. I could go on. What better person to tell those overpaid muckety-mucks how to build a ship for the discerning consumer?
Sure, I guess.
Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point.
Nice.
They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Cool, thank you. It's not gonna be my main mission.
Fringe.
Which, yeah. Are the activities?